Hey investie besties, welcome back to the channel. If you are new around these parts, welcome. And if you are a returning investie bestie, thank y'all so much for coming back. I do appreciate all of you guys being here with me today. For the new subscribers that have joined the family, we are a family of 5. It's my husband, myself, and we have a teenage daughter and 2 boys, one who has special needs, and we are trying to achieve something called FIRE, which is financial independence, retire early. We plan on retiring in 5 years, in 2027, to have a whole decade to do the things that we want to do. So if that sounds interesting to you, you want to know more about beginner investing, real estate, maybe growing your net worth, how to invest in NFTs and cryptocurrency, go on and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and join us. So today we are going to be doing our March investing plan. I'm going to talk to you about some of the money moves we have planned for March, and I'm also going to invest the money for the investment picks from February at the end of this video. So remember guys, we're doing an investing challenge every month. We've been doing this for 6 months, guys, consistently, constant, really coming back here. I've been talking to you about the stock market through the ups and the downs to show you guys what's possible when you buy and hold into good companies. And remember, our February picks were Visa and the Vanguard Financials Etf for March. So if you are joining the channel for the first time and you want to know more about this investing challenge and why I created it, check out my investing challenge playlist I have. You can go through all of the videos that we've done so far and get caught up. But our picks for March are ExxonMobil and the Vanguard Energy ETF. And you can get your trackers, which are always $1, up on my website, mt1finance.com. Okay, guys, so let's go on and talk about our money moves for March. If you see me looking down, I have my handy dandy laptop right here, and you will see like screenshots of everything on the screen as well, so you guys can like follow along with me. But we have a whole lot going on in the month of March. You guys saw the thumbnail. We have like a lot of money coming in, and of course we always have to have a plan. This is why I'm a big fan of like annual budgets to help you project through the year any extra monies, maybe tax refunds, bonuses, raises, things of the like. That way you can have a plan, because I can tell you guys, I remember those days where we would get, like, for example, a tax refund and had no plan, felt really good, balled out, spent the money, and literally by April had nothing to show for it. And I can tell you guys, getting to where we are now, being millionaires and across the $1.1 million mark, which you will see more information about in our net worth video for February, would not have been possible if we did not put any extra money that we received to work. And I can tell you guys, the tax refunds, I know all of you are getting tax refunds right now. That was our starting point. When we had our sick and tired moment, I talked about that in like my financial fails video and our debt-free video. But when we had that sick and tired moment of about to be evicted with the baby in the cold, and we really had nowhere to go, we used the tax refunds after that point to pay off debt, to pay our car loans, things like that. That's what got us to where we are. It was the tax refunds. They were a godsend. Yeah, you could get more in your paychecks, but back then we were so grateful to receive that money, and we put the money to work for us. Okay. And I always suggest, as your big sis or your sis, cousin, whatever it is, guys, okay, that you really think ahead and be wise with the money that you're getting. Try to get 1 month ahead, save up some of it. You can still enjoy some of it, but put most of it to work for you. Okay, guys, that's how you can get out of the hole and stay out of it. That's what we did, and it's been working for now 7 years on this journey. Okay, guys, so we are going to be investing a lot of money this month, and so far we have about $60,000. Yes, $60,000 that is being invested this month. And I know you're saying like, all right, Shalise, break it down, girl. How, the who, the how, the what, the when, and the why. Okay, so $7,000 of that is from my husband's normal paycheck. Okay, guys, that's what we budget to invest every single month, and it covers like a variety of different types of accounts. But $40,000 of that $60,000 is going into a rental property. So for us, rentals are considered an investment, and I think it's actually one of the best forms of investing. I love investing in real estate and the stock market. You guys know I talk about the stock market all the time on this channel. I come live, I talk about the stock market. We talk about the stock market over on Patreon. So if you guys want to join that group, check out the link below. This video is coming out on a Monday, so we are going live on the Patreon tonight. So if you want to join, check it out, the link out below. But the best, and this is proven, okay, from just research interviews with people who have money down through the generations, one of the best forms of investments is physical property. It's a physical asset, okay? It's a house. And so we are going to be putting $40,000 for that third rental. Okay, so we already have 2 rentals, so we're going to be getting our third rental and putting $40,000. That would include the 20% down payment and closing costs. So if you remember, I talked about in my previous video about the tax refund that we were able to get, and just like a little hint, because I know some of you were like how you guys make so much money, write-offs, deductions, credits. Okay, the IRS, the government loves businesses, and when you invest, so assets, okay? There is so many legal, above the board, nothing shady or done illegally. And this is why you get a good CPA. That's why I always tell you guys, when you are selling stuff online or you become monetized on YouTube, get an LLC set up or something. Put it in a business, because then you can write off different things. And I'm telling you guys, the government loves it. Okay, so we are putting our tax refund towards the closing costs of that. So that's included in that $40,000 number that I just gave you. And then the rest of that, which is about $13,000, is coming from my husband's bonus. So his bonus is pending and is scheduled to hit his account March 15th. So out of pocket, let's say after tax and the 401k, you should get about $23,000. We're putting 13 of that in the stock market. So that $13,000 is included in the $60,000. So just to summarize it, to not make it so confusing for you guys, we have $7,000 from the normal March paycheck. We have $40,000 for the third rental property, and we have $13,000 out of the bonus my husband is getting to put in the stock market. The rest of the money from his bonus, we're going to be putting in a savings account because we want to get a 4th rental. Okay, so if you go back to my 2022 financial goals video, we had a goal of buying 2 rentals this year. So we want to get the 4th rental probably in the fall, maybe like around the holiday time, so we can get the best deal. Now again, we can't time the market, but that usually is a good time to buy a house. So that is what we're doing. So yes, $60,000 is going into some type of investment. We're really super happy, super blessed, and excited about it. We have given some of the money away. We, pay our tithe as well off of the bonus, but the bulk of that money is going into an asset. We park our money into assets. I tell you guys that all of the time. Okay, so we don't need to really pay for a vacation out of this because we have that out of our regular budget. Like I budget that every month. I put it in a sinking fund, which we have our vacation booked in June, and we have like a getaway for August because our kids are in camps in the whole summer. So we really don't have a whole lot of time, but the beginning of the summer and at the end of the summer, that's just how it works for us. But yeah, $60,000. Okay, now let's talk about our money goals for the month, to be specific. So we have sending extra money to investments. I just talked about that in detail. Next is to close on our refi. So we did have our appraisal. So when you get a refinance on a property, we're refinancing our first rental. So we're using an asset to buy another asset. They always make you go through an appraisal. I think we just spent $640 for an appraisal, and the prices are just going up to buy a house. Yeah, $640 for an appraisal, but we got it done. So we're waiting for all the paperwork to come back. And then we'll have our pre-approval soon as we go to closing. So we've already talked to our mortgage person. They already know what we're trying to do. Literally, we're going to sign on the line, get the money from the refinance, and they will give us the pre-approval. We already know where we want to look. We have been kind of looking a little bit so we can get an idea of how fast the houses are going. And that way we can be like ready to hit the ground running when it comes to buying this. Now, I am going to vlog that over for the Patreon members, but I will have like a general real estate video coming out on this channel, so stay tuned for that. And like I said, the third thing is to receive the bonus that my husband will be getting. He works in the pharma industry, guys. So I always tell people, even my daughter, she's talking about college now. She really loves science and math, and we really have been telling her, and just like our nieces and nephews, little cousins and things of the like, to really focus on STEM: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. A lot of the times you don't even need to go to college for it. You can just get certifications. They pay really, really well, and it's really popular right now, and they're really looking for a lot of young people. So STEM is definitely where it is right now, but my husband is scheduled to get his bonus, which we're super excited about. And of course, we got our tax refund, which we were surprised we got so much. But again, every bit that the government will give us, we are happily and willing to take, and we're just putting that money to work somewhere else. Okay, guys, so those are our money goals for the month of March. Moving down, we have our pre-tax and after-tax investing. This will probably look the same through the whole year unless something out of the ordinary happens, like with the bonuses. But when that does happen, I will have that somewhere in this form. That way I can explain it in a little bit of detail for you guys and for my husband and myself to have some kind of clarity. But we have our increased 401k, increased HSA that comes out every paycheck, and every time I get some type of income from my business. And I just received my first Google AdSense paycheck from YouTube. Check out this video where I talk about it in super detail. Again, it may not be as much as what some other people get, but look, I am grateful for every single penny, and I believe in making small things amount to big things. Okay, small wins add up to big wins, and I invested that money. I mean, I took some taxes out and invested the rest of the money, and I talk about it in that video. But yes, any income from the business, just invest it really. After tax investing, we have the investing challenge we're currently doing, so March. I also have the money that we're going to be investing going into mostly dividends, because we already maxed out our Roth IRA for this year. I am going to be opening up a spousal IRA. I will film that when I do open it, and we will put some money in there for me and the kids. We're going to be continuing to invest for our children. So that's all of our pre-tax and after-tax investing. Moving down to some notes to self. So I always try to keep this at the forefront, especially when the market is kind of going down and we have a lot of uncertainty. Remember, guys, March is when the first rate hike is supposed to take into effect, and the stock market may very well drop another 5-10%. Okay, guys, but this quote always keeps me motivated, and it is, millionaires are made in bear markets. And so, and that is so true, right? Every time the market tanks and dips, if we buy and hold in good companies, because we know Target isn't going anywhere, Amazon is not going anywhere, Microsoft is not going anywhere. And if we buy and hold because we believe in these companies, the stock market always comes back. There's too many rich people in this country that are invested in the market, and most of them are, for the stock market just to like go away. So again, guys, we buy and hold, like I always say, and I plan on coming out of this market a multi-millionaire. Okay, multi-millionaire. Money affirmation, I take this from our investing challenges. So for March, from the GOAT himself, successful investing takes time, discipline, and patience. That is so true. You will not be able to get rich overnight or by next Friday. Okay, that is just not how it works. You gotta believe, you gotta research. If you want to know more about how to build up your portfolios, I have so many playlists on this channel, guys. I have like 260 videos that I uploaded, beginner friendly. I take you inside of our accounts, our spreadsheets, to show you what we do. So feel free to explore with the different playlists so you can learn more about the stock market, beginner investing, super simple, super easy. And I also created an investing workbook that I have up on the site, really affordable, 34 pages, where I really kind of take you step by step and introduce you to the stock market. It's not too much information, but it's really helpful to help you to have the time and to master the discipline and to learn patience when it comes to growing your money over the long term. And then finally, what I'm reading, watching, or listening to. So I found this great book by YFRCKB, which is Clever Girl Finance here on YouTube. She's also on Instagram, and she has a book that I wanted to check out, and it is called Clever Girl Finance: Ditch Debt, Save Money, and Build Real Wealth. And as you guys know, I'm all about that over here on this channel, and I love to see other women of color, or just women in general, that are really talking about practical, simplistic, smart ways to actually approach your money. And so again, guys, that's what I'm going to be reading. I will have some more info when I do our mid-month update for the month of March, but that's pretty much what we're going to be doing for March. Just kind of our money moves for the month, really having a plan for every dollar, giving every dollar an assignment. This is how we got here, starting with the tax refund and allowing that to really propel us to where we are right now. Okay, guys, so I'm going to flip this around, and we're going to be investing our picks from February's investing challenge, Visa, and the Vanguard Financials ETF. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Hit that little bell notification button so that you don't miss an upload. And let's turn this around and let's invest all of this money. Okay, guys, let's head on over. Hey guys, okay, so we're here in our M1 Finance portfolio. So we're going to invest this money. We have $28 here because it's 28 days. I'm doing a $1 a day investing challenge. So it was 28 days in February. So we're going to put half of this into Visa and the other half into the Vanguard Financials ETF. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is add it to our pie. So these are all our current slices. These are all the slices that we have invested in so far with this challenge. Remember, we've been doing this now 6 months. We got VTI, we have Apple, we have Abbott, we have the Vanguard Consumer Staples, we have Walmart, we have Vanguard Healthcare ETF, we have Vanguard Communication Services, and Disney. So we're going to add Visa, and we're going to add the Vanguard Financial Sector to this. So let me add this to this right now. Click Edit. We're going to add a slice. Going to click that, and it's going to list a bunch of companies. Well, I don't have to research it this time because Visa is right here. So I'm going to click Visa, and I'm going to click right here and move my face over, add to basket. And then I want to get the Vanguard Financials ETF. So you can type out the name or the ticker symbol. Ticker just is a short acronym to easily recognize the company or the fund. And don't worry, you will learn them as you continue to learn about investing. So it's right here. We're going to add to basket. And let me scroll my page down because it's hard to see. You can see it right here. Both of them are added to the basket. I'm going to click add. It's going to add that stock and that fund to our current slices. But with M1 Finance, all of your totals have to equal 100. So this is lopsided by 2%. Again, it's just something that M1 Finance does. So all I'm going to do is change Disney to 1, and we're going to change the Vanguard Communication Services, or VOX, VOX, to 1, and then we're going to move Visa up to 46, and the Vanguard Financials ETF up to 46, and as you can see right there, I don't know if you guys can see it, it says 100%. So we're going to click Save. It's going to ask me to confirm. I'll move my face over. Confirm changes. And it was done. Okay, so if you scroll down, we see that we have Visa added and the Vanguard Financials ETF. So that's how you add slices. Now that we added slices, we can invest. So you can't invest in new companies until you add your slices. So I just showed you how to add your slices. So now let's go on and put money into these slices. So I'm going to click the Vanguard Financials ETF, and I'm going to put half of this $28 into that, which is $14. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to click buy. It's loading up. $14 into this particular Vanguard Financials ETF. Continue. It's going to automatically update this for me when the market opens. Confirm buy. It was ordered. It was done. So it will automatically execute the order for me. That's one thing I love about M1 Finance, is that it will automatically do it for me. So we have $14 left. I'm going to put this $14 into Visa. We're going to click buy and sell for Visa. And we're going to put the last $14 into Visa. Continue. Confirm buy. It was submitted. Okay, so we go back to the beginning. We have no money left and everything was done. We can see that we have 2 buys pending here. So the platform will automatically do it for me. And so, yes, that's pretty much how everything is going. If you guys want to open up an M1 Finance account, you don't have one, please use my referral link. M1 Finance is giving $50, guys. $50. That's a whole share of BP, or that's a whole share of Coca-Cola, I think, depending on where the market is when this video comes out or when you view this video. But you can actually buy a whole share of some companies, guys. So thank you to all of you who have used my referral links. Again, if you want to open one, it's down below. You get $50. I would get $50. It doesn't cost you anything. And it's a great way to invest for your future. You're getting a 50% return by putting $100 in. And if you get a tax refund, this is a great time to start investing for your future. Okay, guys? So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm so happy to be started with March's investing challenge. Again, the picks are ExxonMobil and the Vanguard Energy ETF. I will be back at the end of March to invest those on camera for you guys. How did you guys do with your February investing picks? Did you invest the money yet? Let me know how that turned out for you. Again, thank you so much for watching the channel. If you have any questions, let me know down below. And until next time, I'll see you on the next one, okay? Have a good one. Bye-bye.